Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom, and today I'm talking about a unique little annual you might not be familiar with. So I love learning about new plants, and I was at a friend who is a grower, and they have a greenhouse, and I was like, what is that plant? I have never heard of it. And it's called Melampodium jackpot gold. It is native to Central and South America. I just love the color, and it is an annual in this area, obviously, because it is, native to much warmer climate. But as an annual, a few things I discovered about it. Number one is it will flower all season long. We love that. That's a nice thing. And also, it kind of is self-cleaning. In other words, after it's done flowering, the spent flowers fall off, and it just keeps going. It's also drought tolerant, so it doesn't like to be wet. So some annuals, they tend to need a little bit more water, so they're a little bit harder to grow, but not this one. It really does love or thrives in somewhat drier conditions. One thing I just want to show you, I noticed this, so it's a little cool while I'm doing this morning. See the little bee? Sometimes bees actually get a little stunned from the cold. So, this little bumblebee here, or it might be a solitary bee. Actually, it looks like a solitary bee to me. This guy will eventually fly away. Still alive, still moving, so just a little kind of thing to notice. And some other things about this, I would probably put this in a container. Another thing you could do is in a very sunny area, maybe as a border, but I think it would look good in a hanging basket as sort of one of the fillers there, and then maybe have something hanging over it. So that's another opportunity, something to do with this. So Melampodium, again, this one's jackpot gold, looks really nice, and we'll see what it looks like in a container. If you're like me, you probably find that your containers by the end of summer, so this is September, are sort of pooped out. So what I did is I just put the Melampodium in this container. We still have some lobelia going. It might perk up a little bit. I might give this a little food. But I think that looks nice. It gives it a pop of color, freshens it up, and I like the way that looks. Now, if I were doing this, I might put something else hanging here. Obviously, we got some issues there, but, I get this hanging bit across. So we could do that, but, definitely something that I think this plant would serve well in a container because of how bright it is. So there you have it, a new annual perhaps for you. Maybe you've been familiar with it. I certainly wasn't, but I think I'm going to start using it in the summer garden. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.